Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do another Top 20. I was recently speaking to Joe, the horror man, and we were trying to decide what to do as far as another Top 10, Top 20, Top 30 video. I told him I was going to do Home Invasion, which I am still going to do, but he got back to me and said, how about we do a killer doll? Because of all the talk about Chucky and all that kind of stuff. So I said, sure. You know me, guys. I love my killer dolls. Killer dolls, puppets, anything having to do with that. I'm all about it. So, but just wanted to give a little bit of a disclaimer that these are just my opinions and how I view the films. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 20, Ragdoll. It's actually been a while since I've seen this movie, but I remember enjoying it for what it was. Guilty pleasure of mine is kind of, the Full Moon films. I've loved them for a long time, and I have quite a collection of Full Moon. Eventually, what I'd like to do is, do an overview of my Full Moon collection. And as I was looking for some films the other night to do this top 20, I realized that it's going to be pretty hard because I have quite a few and they're all over the place. So, but coming in at number 20 is Ragdoll. It's a cute film. It's not the greatest, but it's pretty fun. Coming in at number 18, a recent watch. This is a Wild Eye film, found footage killer doll film, which is Heidi. Kind of has a supernatural twist. I really did enjoy this. It really has some cool imagery in it, and it doesn't cheat the way a lot of found footage films kind of cheat. Sorry guys, I had to take a drink there. So that is number 19, Heidi. Coming in at number 18 is The Curse of Robert. I liked The Curse of Robert a little bit more than the first one, which was Robert. I do like them both, but the second one to me was a little bit better. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the third and fourth one yet. I am looking forward to it, but I haven't watched them yet. But The Curse of Robert really has some creepy moments in it. It's a pretty cool flick. So, and that's why it comes in at number 18, and that is The Curse of Robert. Coming up next, number 17, Annabelle. This movie gets a lot of hate. I think unnecessarily so. I know it comes off The Conjuring, and The Conjuring is such an iconic film. It was done extremely well, but I like Annabelle, and to be honest with you, the second one would have placed pretty high in this list if I owned it, but I don't. And you guys should know by now I only do films that I own. So, and this is Annabelle coming in at number 17. This definitely has some creepy moments, and like I said, I don't understand why it gets the hate it gets. It's not a terrible film by any stretch. Coming in at number 16, I believe we're on, is The Dead of Night. And, well, this is an anthology film, and of course, with The Dead of Night, I'm talking about the segment with the ventriloquist dummy. That is definitely creepy, and I love ventriloquist stories. There definitely isn't enough of them in the horror world, but yeah. Dead of Night. Coming in at number 15, Tales from the Hood. These three, Dead of Night, Tales from the Hood, and the next one, The reason why they play so low, even though they're great films, is because they don't. The doll story isn't throughout the whole movie, and that's kind of why I placed them so low. It's not for my love of the film, because that's not the case. But they just, they're just segments in an anthology, so. And that's why this ranks at number 15. And that's Tales from the Hood. Coming in at number 14, Trilogy of Terror. And of course, I'm talking about the last segment, which is the Zuni doll. The Zuni doll, the fetish doll, something like that. Just iconic. Such a great story. And, for being a television movie, it's definitely pretty cool. But that is Trilogy of Terror, coming in at number 13. 14, rather. Sorry. Coming in at number 13, The Pit. This is a really, really fun one. A teddy bear, doll, teddy bear, all the same stuff. Telling the kid what to do. This movie is so much fun. Like I said, I probably am going to upgrade to the Kino Blu-ray at some time. But this is just a fantastic film. So much fun. That is number 13, The Pit. Coming in at number 12. I haven't even opened this yet. The Boy. This is the only movie I thought of actually not putting on the list and replacing it with something else. It's not the fact that I don't like it. I actually love this film. If my thinking on this one was, it's not exactly a killer doll, and that's where I have a problem with it. But I just really wanted this on the list. Spoiler alert: the doll isn't really killing anyone. It's actually someone else in the house. So I hope I didn't spoil the movie for you guys. But that's kind of my thinking on where this movie places and why it's on the list. Because it's not a killer doll per se, this would have really been high on my list, but I had to kind of drop it down to number 12 because of the reasons I just gave. So, but that's The Boy. It definitely deserves to be on this list, in my opinion. It's a really, really underrated film. So, and for this part, coming in at number 11 is Blood Dolls. This is a film. It's quirky, it's weird, but I love it. I love the, especially the pimp doll. He just kills me. I've been a fan of this movie for a long time. Like I said, I love Full Moon. Anything having to do with Full Moon, except for some of their newer stuff, I'm not a big fan of. But this is definitely a fun one. Yeah, I recommend this to pretty much anybody. It's just a goofy, fun time popcorn film. But that is the end of part one. And definitely let me know what you guys think. What are some of your favorite killer doll films? If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.